changes in government is because the leaders are afraid of reform. The key to success, economic success, is not just cutting things. Well, some things should be cut because they shouldn't be there. I mean, for example, revenue sharing is not something the state ought to do when even the federal government figured that out. But reforming Medicaid. You all remember what I went through on trying to do home health care, which provides good care at a fifth of the cost. People didn't want to take on the status quo. The special interest groups dominate. And it's not just big spenders. It's people who say, no, I like what I get from the government somehow. I've got a web in there. And if you kind of change it, it's really not good for me. So they yell and scream at the decision makers, the policy makers, and it never happens. If you look at the problems in Washington, if they would really face up to reform and tell the special interest groups, hey, we're going to do the right thing here, you wouldn't believe how much lower the federal debt would be. And think about us. No one here thought we'd do an $8 billion, get out of an $8 billion hole, and we did it largely through reform. And the places where we had to make reductions, we've offered a better path for them to do it. This had been put off for 25 years in Ohio, and most particularly in the last 4. So reform is the order of the day, but the enemy are the special interest groups that wrap themselves around government programs, whether they be Republican, Democrat, liberal, or conservative. It's just the way it is. That's my observation for today, and God bless all of you. I'm going on vacation, and we'll see you soon.
Where are you going?
I'm telling you, you might show up.